I woke up around 4:30 in the morning, really preparing myself for this adventure that is Lake Tahoe. While it's a 4-hour ride, I wanted to make sure that I leave early so that I can make it on time there, so that I can enjoy as much as I can in the daylight. Given that it's winter, the sun sets really early, so I wanted to see as much as I can in the bright daylight. So yeah, Lake Tahoe. The first stop was obviously South Lake Tahoe, which is known for its bustling activities and also how beautiful it is during this time. Like, just look at these damn trees; they are so beautiful, so green. And obviously, me going there for the first time was significantly, like I was awestruck. I get a lot of flack for not going to Lake Tahoe for a while because I've never been there, and given that I've lived in California for so long, they'll always be like, "Hey, you haven't gone seen to Lake Tahoe? That's ridiculous." So, anyways, during this Thanksgiving holiday, I decided that I wanted to go see Lake Tahoe, and here I am. I embarked on this 225-mile drive. Obviously, that's not really that much, but it is a lot given that I've never driven 225 miles one way. So yeah, it was a lot, but I was riding high on adrenaline, and I really enjoyed it. The roads are really curvy, and I thought when there was snow, there was gonna be a very little snow, but I didn't expect there would be a lot of snow like I just saw while I was driving. A week ago, there was a lot of snowstorm, and there was like snowstorm warnings, and then drivers were expected to have snow chains, but my Amazon order wasn't arriving on time, so I actually took just drove without it, and I thought if it really snowed there, I would just drive with it, buy snow chain somewhere there for like $50-$60, and put it on my Civic. I was actually really nervous, given that I've never driven in snow, let alone put snow chains and drive around it. So yeah, Lake Tahoe is one of the second deepest ocean in USA. It actually borders between California and Nevada, and it's known for its beauty. And my God, it's like really beautiful. As I was like driving, it was kind of like how you seen on those Hallmark movies and like this Christmas winter wonderland. And I've actually never been on the East Coast during snow, and the only time I actually experienced snow was in Switzerland, where the culture and the vibe is totally different from what it is in the US. So it's totally different. So I really liked it. And yeah, so first stop, Lake Tahoe. And I wanted to go to Emerald Bay State Park, which actually hosts a small island, which is the Fannette Island. It's on all of the wallpapers and everything. It's really beautiful. I'm gonna like take a shot every time I say really beautiful, because it's so hard for me to like actually describe this beauty, because it's really beautiful. Again, I'm gonna stop right now. So yeah, there was like the roads were really narrow as I was driving, and it was very scary because it was very slippery. There was snowfall, but I made sure that I drove slowly, and this is not like fast forwarded or anything. This is actually my driving speed. So it was scary, but then I just got to cope with it, and then I got a hang of it. It's pretty nice. So yeah, I drove at around 5 o'clock. I left home from the Bay Area, San Jose, and then I reached there around 9. So yeah, it took around 3.5 hours, 4 hours over there. The amazing part of the whole driving was that I got to stay on the same road. My maps was like, just stay 146 miles on the same road. And I'm like, oh, damn, you're not even pretending how far it is. So yeah, the first place is the Emerald State Park. And there's a lot of free parking if you come early in the morning around 9ish or even 10ish. You would find free parking. You don't need to like pay for like $10 or $11. So that was really convenient. So yeah, the first stop is Eagles Fall, or Eagle Falls, I guess. Sorry about that. So Eagle Falls is actually a 0.7-mile hike, and it was just snow. And I actually wore my Allbirds, wrong shoe to wear for hiking. I mean, usually I wear these shoes for hiking and it's really, really comfortable. And I just thought I'd wear the same shoes because it's made of wool, it would keep my feet really warm, and that's what I need, right? But just invest in snowshoes if you plan to hike in snow, because walking in snow and hiking in snow are two different things, because it is very slippery. And I guess the ice matters as well, because the ice is like, more watery. You would slip, and if it's really, really cold, it would have a better grip, if that makes sense. I wore Nikes when I visited Switzerland the last time, and I didn't slip and fall, like I did here. So yeah, hiking on ice is really, really, really hard, especially on a rocky path like this one. So obviously there was no water here. The falls were like frozen. I didn't know that, but given that it was, the first stop and everyone kept raving about it, I wanted to go there and check for myself. It's actually a very, very small, hike. It's about zero point 0.7 miles. And these are the Rocky Path. The Rocky Path was like established during the Great Depression, which was the 1920s. So yeah, since then, very, very little renovation. I guess if there were like iron rods and bars around there, you can actually grip it and actually, like, use that as a support to, like, climb further. But then there was no such thing. It was just snow, some rocks, and, just sheer luck to, like, actually ensure that you don't fall. I did fall a lot, I'm not gonna lie. It's very, very slippery. And during this time, I actually broke my tripod, and it was so, so embarrassing. Like, it was like really, really bad. But then the views were so amazing. Like, it made me forget all the things that I actually went through. Climbing up is super easy, but coming down is really, really hard. So if you were to go hike during this time, I suggest you take a wood stick, or you take something to support yourself. Or if you're a veteran here, do as you please. Also grab a lot of gloves. I actually didn't wear gloves here because I was like really, really cocky. I was like, yeah, it's not that cold. But as soon as I gained elevation, it started becoming really, really cold, and I kind of regretted not not using the gloves, and because I wanted to use the phone as well as, take some shots there. Really, really bad idea, by the way. So take gloves over there. So yeah, Lake Tahoe again. You can actually go up all the way up. There's another point called Dissolution Point where you actually go there, and during the summertime there's actually a nice stream, so people actually go there and fish. They actually see the falls, which is not frozen at that time, but it's still warm and pleasant during summertime. Actually, people prefer to come during summertime, and wintertime is where people ski a lot. And if you buy a season pass or something, not ski here, but there are like certain resorts and stuff, which was another thing that I did go because most of the things were close to COVID. So I actually try to see whatever is free, so that I can get the same sort of experience. And also the thing is that skiing over here is a lot expensive. I actually found that the cost to like actually go on rides and stuff was actually cheaper in Switzerland versus here, which is very, very different. And it says a lot about California, I guess. It was actually $800 for just a season pass, as well as if you just want to go on a one-time ride, it's about $200. And I'm not going to spend $200 on a ski lift or any sort of ride, so whatever. So comment down below if I made a good decision. Yeah, so hiking more upstairs, and goodness gracious, it is really, really hard. I'm not even kidding you. As you go up, because it's cold as well as there's less oxygen, it gets really hard. And then I saw the falls, which was all frozen, by the way, and I went to see the Eagle Lake. And after that, I gave up, and I'm like, okay, it's gonna get really hard, and I don't want to, and I have to drive back alone, and I don't want to fall and like injure myself. So I just came down, and I fell a lot, but it was fun. And my hands actually started burning because I obviously didn't keep, the gloves and all that stuff. I was like, I'm not feeling that cold, but actually I didn't know it was gonna be this cold. So say whatever you want. So yeah, that's about it, I guess. So lesson learned, I guess. So after that, I wanted to see Emerald Bay, Emerald State Bay. Or wait, it's actually Emerald Bay State. So I'm messing it up. But from here, you can actually see the whole lake, at least part of the lake, and it's actually really, really nice. But I had to go down, and I took a few shots, and it was fun while it lasted. And then it got really, really cold, and I had to come down. So yeah, if you were to park, come to Emerald Bay and you want to see the whole down region of Lake Tahoe or South Lake Tahoe, come to Eagle Falls, park there, come early enough so that you have plenty of time for, checking out the Eagle Falls, as well as going on a walk to Emerald State Park and seeing all the views from there, capturing as much pictures. Wear good shoes. That's my pro tip, as well as also take a lot of breaks, I guess, and yeah, bring a lot of warm clothing with you because it gets really cold out here. So that's all for this video, I guess. I'm gonna put more videos of Lake Tahoe because this is not over yet, so subscribe. All right, that's all, y'all. See you later in another video. Bye.